intimidation. When you take somebody into a small space and tell them whatever you want to tell them, because ain't nobody there to say you said it or you didn't say it, because those teachers' aides are not in the closet with you and those other two children. It's just you and her, the two that's doing the dirt. There, I went to the principal after I made this video. I went to the principal and you have teachers doing this, this, and this. You know what he said to me? I said, they took my son into a closet, into a confined space. He was like, why did they take him into the closet? Why the hell, what reason would suffice? What reason would suffice them taking him into a closet? Tell me, please. I would love to know what you think would be a reason for it to be okay. Instead of saying, wow, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry they put your child in that position. Let me figure out what I can do to figure out A, B, and C. I said, I want the cameras from that hallway. Okay, you can come sit down and watch the cameras. Knowing what I know now, he could have just rolled the cameras back right then that day. But instead, he set an appointment. You can come back. We'll roll the cameras back and we'll look and see covering they ass. He set the appointment to come look at the cameras. And you know what? He called into work that day. Me and my husband called off of work. Got up there for him to not even be there. I emailed him if it was an emergency. Okay, fine. I give you that if it was an emergency. What about the next time? Because we set another appointment and it was the end of the year at this point. He's trying to push it back and back and back. At this point, weeks passed by. I still hadn't heard anything from his so-called investigation that he was doing. When really, it could have just been him speaking to me and I'd have showed him the video and we would have been done. I never got a chance to sit down and watch the cameras. I never got a chance. I emailed him. I called him. He sent me back some information. You have to reach out to them because this and that. You have to reach out to them. Knowing he could have just sat there and rolled them cameras back and let me see what happened in that hallway with my son. This is the things that's happening inside of Mesquite High School. You going in there to get a check. And that's it, clearly, because you are not there for the children and their well-being and their safety. And I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out how they still got their jobs. That, I'm just still trying to process that. Meanwhile, I had to take my son out of school because he had so much distress and he's in such emotional turmoil, having to see these women who took him into a closet, who sit there and let him suffer, and have this alert.